This young man, between the ages of 7 and 14, I believe, was on the autism spectrum disorder and wasn't in school and was using a lot of emergency resources.
We were receiving 4 or 5 calls a week where officers were responding to the home, having to physically restrain this child to stop him from either harming someone else or trying to harm himself.
This young man was not being serviced in the way that he needed.
I brought that situation to the connectivity table where various agencies from the community are able to get together to try and mitigate the risk and connect the individual to services. Those agencies that have a relevance to that situation will get together afterwards to start addressing these issues.
Before, you didn't know who to contact. You didn't have a point person for a particular agency. So without the connectivity table, people were falling through the cracks.
It's less frustrating and it makes the job easier, and also, put some smiles on the faces of the people we serve too.
Being able to call them and say, I work with a team of people who we want to provide you resources. The response you get is incredible. You can hear the hope in their voice, and they start to realize there's lots out there for me. I just didn't know it existed, or I didn't know how to access it.
Mom was able to keep her rights as a parent, and we were able to show her that we are trying to work with her instead of against her.
And then create some boundaries and some safety net for the child himself so that he wasn't necessarily going to be able to harm himself.
I was able to connect with Chris, and he was able to help get the young man from Mom's care to a treatment facility, which was what was best for him. Now he's actually getting the services he's never gotten before.
We were able to connect him to developmental services. We were able to connect him to family and children's services for the purpose of supporting the family. We had a better understanding, even just within our police service, of what this young man's issues were. The hospital was supportive in the process of getting him into treatment, and ultimately that residential treatment proved to be effective to getting him connected to his education and his schooling. That doesn't happen unless you have those professional connections, and those connections have come out of the connectivity table. And in the long run, this family is now connected in a way that they had missed for years.
The Waterloo-Wellington Lane and their partners did a tremendous job in bringing this model into this region. And honestly, if not for the lane, this wouldn't have happened.
I think this is helping to affect change in the community. So I'm proud to be part of this table. It's been really a success.